In this video, I'll attempt to spend over $100 on street food here in Dubai, something that should be pretty easy to do in one of the world's most expensive cities, but there's a problem. You see, Dubai is a city of immigrants, meaning that fewer than 10% of the people here are actually native Emirati. If you're looking for Indian food, Pakistani food, Iranian food, that is easy to find. But today, I'll be digging deep to find the real traditional food of the Emirati people, starting with breakfast. Behind me, our first location, a humble breakfast eatery known as Al Shandaga restaurant. Not a huge restaurant. Did I say humble? That doesn't matter. What they lack in seating, they make up for with an insanely expansive menu, including traditional Emirati breakfast foods, something they call a donut, though it does not look like any donut I've seen. Let me go inside and we'll take a closer look. As we move into the restaurant, you can see the menu. We're gonna be starting with this, lekemat, also known in Arabic as lekemat. I know a little bit of Arabic. Good morning, we're about to make breakfast with my guy, Masu Rana. We got oil going here, then right here we have the lekemat batter. In a moment, his hands are gonna form some perfectly shaped balls. He gives the oil a little bit of a stir. He puts in a little bitty ball into the oil and it begins to fry. This guy is moving quick. Boom, boom, boom. Every 3 seconds, another ball. From here, he takes his spoons and he gives each of them a little bit of a flip. This is gonna be the perfect way to start the day. After frying, he takes it out, drains some of the oil, and moves the lekemat over to here. Boom, behind me, Ali is gonna be assembling our lekemat, starting with a date syrup going on our plate. Then he takes the fried balls and places those on the plate. From here, the date syrup goes on top of everything. Finally, we have sesame seeds sprinkled on top. And that right there is our final dish, except for we need to see one more dish being made. Where'd that guy go? Oh, there you are. Here we have a dish known as ragat, and it starts on this hot plate. We put a little water on it. Right here we have the ragat batter. He gets a nice big clump of batter and he puts it here onto this hot plate. And that he begins to move around. Sections of it absolutely stick onto that hot steel. He grabs an egg and he cracks that on top. He breaks the egg, he moves it around. Now, 2 wedges of laughing cow cheese. They get squished and moved around. What? From here, he takes a bag of chips and he scatters those around the entire pancake. Next, hot sauce. Here we have a Emirati fish sauce. And then, of course, a spatula from Home Depot. This can be used for removing paint, but also for flipping your pancake. He flips it twice, creating a perfect wedge. Oh, right here, I'm having my first meal ever in Dubai. Emirati breakfast. Come take a look. This right here, $5. This right here, $2. I want to get started with this. Any special advice to me, or just go for it?
Go for it.
Meet Kiani, a local food content creator born and raised in Dubai. Today, he'll be my Emirati guide for this Emirati street food.
Cheers. It's really good. You see, perfectly fried balls are insanely crunchy on the outside. They're fluffy on the inside. It's so delicious. The date syrup, oddly enough, reminds me of a maple syrup. It has a similar type of sweetness. I love it.
Emirati people make up less than 10% of the population here in the UAE, meaning here in Dubai, they're a minority in their own city. So I wonder how that affects being able to find Emirati food, rather than the more common Indian or Pakistani food.
Now it's very easier. Back then we just fluenced by Indian. Our breakfast at home, like each house is different, but you could find more Indian food than Emirati food.
So often when I see people showing food videos of Dubai, I'm seeing Indian food and Pakistani food, but I'm not seeing something like this. This is called ragat, the flat pancake, and what it's known for especially is what they put inside, which is Emirati fish sauce.
Yeah, this fish sauce is very unique. So it's fermented fish and they keep it to the sun, dry, and then they smash it, they add some water and salt and that. It's very different than what you tried in Asia.
It smells like a heavy amount of spice. It doesn't smell that fishy, actually. I'm gonna mainline this stuff.
It's gonna give you a heart attack, but go for it.
Cheers. Wow, it's so spice heavy. Fish is giving it some umami. I like it. Now we take a bite of this. Yeah, I've got a lot of egg, a ton of cheese, and then you get a little bit of this, which a heavy taste of cumin. I love it. This is our fuel, but we have a lot more to see, a lot more money to spend. Let's move. All right, folks, we have arrived here at our second location. Behind me, a grocery. And he has left. Okay, in this grocery store, there is a childhood snack that every Emirati person knows. I'm gonna go inside to discover which ingredient he's getting. Where'd you go, Kiani?
You find me only in the chip section.
He either said he's going to the chips section or the cheap section. Either way, I'm on board.
This is the snack that brings back memories. Chips Oman.
That's a different country.
We prefer the Omani chips.
Oman, they know what they're doing when it comes to chips.
Yeah.
But what else are we adding to these chips?
Come with me. The original Lebanon. This is one of the OG. And then we have the hot sauce. So these three ingredients combined together is going to to bring back your memory.
Yes, my sweet, sweet memories of being a young Emirati boy.
First thing you need to do is you're gonna shake it and then you're gonna open. First thing you need to do is you need to smell it.
Oh, like fresh ground coffee. Smells good. It smells like seasoned chips.
The second thing is you need to add this one to your chips.
Oh God, I can feel the coldness of the yogurt going into the chip bag. It feels like it shouldn't be happening.
The last ingredient, this spicy sauce.
I love that your childhood snack includes chips from Oman and hot sauce from the USA.
Now to the last step is we need to shake it a little bit.
Give it a little bit of a mix.
It's ready.
What's ready? What happened?
So first thing, you need to drink the yogurt.
Oh, okay, I get it. It's like a savory yogurt now.
Exactly.
A little spicy.
Spices comes from the chips Oman and the spice level from the spicy sauce. Just bring it a little bit up until you can have crispy, crunchy chips.
Oh, I'm not sure about the crispy, crunchy part. Why do I love that? The chips are slightly soggy, but they've kind of soaked up the flavor of the yogurt. It's like a perfect tag team. Gosh dang. If I was in a weird psychotic Mr. Beast video and made to live in this convenience store, I never would have thought of mixing these two items, and I like it very much. The chips, the yogurt, and the whole bottle of hot sauce, which you can eat later on its own if you want to. $2. Not bad, but also not really helping us get to $100. That's why we have a lot of food remaining. Let's move. We have come to our next location. Right behind me, the Sambusa King. Now, if you didn't know, the word sambusa is a regional variation of the word samosa influenced by the Arabic language. So is the samosa in and of itself exciting? No. But here, they're giving it a bit of an upgrade. Let's go inside and find out how. Let's also get out of the sun because I'm gonna get skin cancer in 45 seconds. This way to the kitchen. We're not actually ready yet. Let me set up lights.
2,000 years later.
Right now, I am literally inside the Sambusa King. Kitchen. Right here, the sambusa. This is the king of sambusa. He has more than one type. First of all of this right here, vegetable sambusa. Beyond the vegetable, they also have this, a meaty sambusa. This is full of camel and shark. Which one do you like more, vegetarian or?
And the cheese salt, cheese craft, cheese za'atar, cheese with chips oman, and the pizza, prawns, and the mixed sambusa.
I think he just said every English food word he knew in a row. Is that what happened?
What?
Exactly. So these are all raw. We gotta throw them in some oil, right? My guy Rashad is coming here with a huge platter and dumping it all at once into this wok. My gosh, that is a hot wok. Meanwhile, he's scooping up even more sambusa. That also gets put into the hot oil. More? How about one more? Perfect. Oh. Almost perfect. So these are the veggie sambusa. Meanwhile, we have these right here full of every kind of meat on the planet, apparently. Each sambusa fighting for its place in the oil, like a bunch of Chinese people in a wave pool. Yeah, see? It's the same. The meat samosas come out of the oil, they get a little bit of a shake, and they head over to their final resting place. And our veggie sambusas, golden and crispy. Right here we have our meat sambusa. What we're gonna do soon is turn this into a bigger food. But I do wanna try this because I wanna see how it tastes. That's really good. Very crunchy. I got green chilies, I got a little bit of cheese, and perhaps some tiny little morsels of minced meat. It's outstanding, I love it. Here's what I've just learned from my guy Rashad. Turns out these are all completely different. So in the dish that they're about to make, it includes all these different varieties of sambusa. Some are falafel, some are full of meat, and some are just full of cheese. The great saucening begins starting with a white sauce. Right here, a spicy green sauce. Drips and drabs of hot sauce dropping upon the sambusa. A familiar ingredient in today's foods, chips Oman, getting sprinkled on like fine slices of truffle. We have the final product and it looks amazing. Essentially what I would call sambusa or samosa nachos. The white sauce, they say it's a king sauce. I go, cool, but like what is it? And he said king sauce. And I go, oh, but like what's in it? And he said king sauce. Nice. Let's give it a shot. Oh, that's good. Crunchy, salty, spicy. I think the king sauce might be a garlicky type yogurt thing. The most fun part of this is that each time you pick up a sambusa, you have no idea what's gonna be inside. My guy, what is in there?
This one sambusa chicken.
Chickeny goodness. The green sauce, indeed spicy, sour, fresh, very salty. Let's try another one. Do you know what's in that one?
Za'atar.
Kiani, what is za'atar?
Za'atar comes with roasted sesame and sumac. Then mix this with olive oil.
Za'atar. Very sour, but the crunch is losing out to all that sauce. Next, I'm trying my last one before we move on to the next food. That's something different. What's that? The keema is a delicious minced beef. It's seasoned, it's juicy. That might be my favorite so far. So those are the sambusa nachos, but my guys, we are in the sambusa kingdom right now, and there's more food to be had here. Let's move on to the next dish. Boom! I'm in the front kitchen now with my guy Mohammed, and he's about to make a dastardly sandwich. Step one, he cuts the hot dog bun in half. He splits it open, and he applies something called puck white cheese. From here, he takes a couple of sambusas and he smushes them against the bread. The Oman chips popping and being sprinkled on top of the sandwich. Now we have that white king sauce making an appearance, and the green sauce too. Finally, a hit of some spicy sauce. And that is how you make the Sambusa King special sandwich. Boom, we have our final food from the Sambusa King. Let's talk about the price. We're almost halfway through our day of eating, and I feel like I'm getting close to $100. Let's find out for sure. The first dish we had, the Sambusa Nachos, $5.50. With this right here, my guy,
$1.50.
it is literally a hot dog bun with random ingredients from the kitchen. Let's give it a shot. That is Middle Eastern comfort food. What do you think? Give it a shot.
It's really good. I feel like I'm a king now.
Whatever mac and cheese is to you, that's what this is to folks in this area. We've got the vegetable sambusa inside. So it's got potato, it's full of masala, and it's got tons of different sauces on top. I love it. So far today, we've had breakfast and a couple of snacky foods, but from here, it's only gonna get more substantial. And later today, we'll be ending with an epic Emirati seafood platter. But next, what is our next thing?
It's also a Emirati restaurant.
But next, something else. Boom, we've come to our next location. Behind me, a restaurant known as Haris Al Farij. Now, haris is a very fascinating food. Actually, I had a similar food when I was in Oman 6 years ago. There, they call it halim. Halim is a unique mixture of wheat, goat, and ghee. It's fat, protein, and carbs beaten and soaked together until it becomes a new, unusual, fascinating texture. That is what we're gonna see inside of there. Let's go inside and see what it looks like. This place is awesome. Wait until you see the size of this pot. This is the haris, and here we have the mixer. He inserts it, and he goes wild. Have you ever seen anything like it? Look at the texture of this haris right here. It is so thick and goopy. You cannot use an ordinary mixer here. You need something with 230 camel power. Can I try? Okay. I am so thin and petite, probably I'll be the one twirling, and this will stay in one place. Oh my God, yes. Listen, I like food that requires heavy machinery. This is some big boy food. Now that it is thoroughly mixed up, we're gonna scoop this into a dish and try it out. All right, folks, right here we have the first real substantial meal of the day. We have the halim, or as they call it here, haris. I'm surprised they give you a plastic spoon because this spoon can hardly handle the gloopiness. Not only is it heavy and laden with carbohydrates, they also pour ghee on top. I love when you can mix two different ingredients together, beat the heck out of it, and there's a chemical reaction that happens on a particle subatomic level that creates this. Let's give it a shot. Wow, what? It's like eating a hot Elmer's glue. It's so good though. It's rich, you can taste the protein, but you don't necessarily feel the protein since it's all become this strange texture. It's confusing that you can actually see individual muscle fibers that are still sticking out. It's something so incredibly unique. I love it.
This is my favorite. This is very similar to my mom used to cook.
My mom, she made a mean tater tot hot dish, but she made pretty good halim too. To be honest, my mom never made this. So that is dish number one. But for dish number two, let's head into the kitchen now to see how they make it. Right now we're making our second dish known as three. It has two main components. One of them is going to be familiar to you. It's what we had already this morning at our first location. This is the ragat, that crispy dough that was put on a super hot plate. That is going to be the base of this dish. Right here, our second component in the hot pan, we have a chicken and vegetable stew. That is what's going to go on top of these crispy little crackers. He's putting on broth, and all that broth and all those flavors are absolutely soaking into those crackers. Camera guy is moving with precision, hitting the kitchen implements onto the camera. At last, that is our final product. This looks absolutely delicious. Let's go eat. Oh God, we're not done. And cilantro, and lemon, and, oh, are we done actually? No. Let's go eat. And this alone is already pretty tasty. It's the original Oman chip. Finally, the local chips getting a little bit of credit instead of all the immigrant chips coming in, taking all the jobs of the local chips. So here we've got the lemon. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a spritz. Right here, a nice big piece of chicken. Savory, spiced, tender, heartwarming. It's a nice little stew. But what I really care about is what's beneath that. As you dig down more, these crackers have changed. They've become soggy and they've absorbed all that liquid from that stew. Wow, that's something new. It's super saturated and soggy. It's not dense at all. That's good. You want to try some, my friend?
This is my favorite too. This is softness of the ragag, and the spice of broth is just insane. Very unique.
Part of my mission today is to understand what is Emirati food. For you, what are the main influences of food in the United Arab Emirates?
UAE, it's the most country in the world that has influenced by 200 countries. All the dishes like from India, from Lebanon, from all the countries. Basically, our mom, they created their own creativity, so they made more Emirati dishes.
It sounds like you had all these outside influences and people took what they had around them, plus these influences, and that is what Emirati cuisine was made of.
Yes.
So far in the video, we're not quite to $100, but we still have 2 locations remaining, and the food is only gonna get bigger and more substantial from here. So let's keep moving, and let's try to hit that goal. We have come to our next location right behind me. It's a little confusing. We are essentially in an industrial part of the city. We're a bit outside of the center of Dubai, but here I'm told there's a community of Emirati people, and in this place that looks like a warehouse, there's a restaurant. This is a restaurant for the real Emirati people. We're gonna go meet the owner now. He's cooked up something special for us to see. Let's go inside and take a look. So this is the dining room, but beyond the dining room is the kitchen. Or something. Okay, what? Aha, a big kitchen in here. This is the owner right here. Hello, sir. Oh, there is something underneath this platter. I'm gonna show you guys before I show myself. Take a look. Thomas, are you filming it?
Yeah, but there's
more stuff. Now we're ready for the big reveal. Gnarly.
What you're looking at is a whole lamb cooked inside a tandoor, a traditional cooking method using a cylindrical clay or metal oven.
So basically we have a sheep that's been sectioned up into big chunks and put around this platter. Also on the platter I see chickpeas, I see long grain basmati rice, and then I see this type of plant. It's all over the platter. What is this?
We take it from Hatta.
Hatta.
Yeah, it's local plants and between the mountains and like this it's growing up. This is for the flavor only.
Oh, you don't eat it.
We don't eat it.
Oh yeah, that's why they don't eat it. Actually, I kind of like it. You might want to reconsider that. A little leathery though, but it has some nice flavor. All right, folks, we have our food here. The only problem is now we're gonna have to transport these 40 pounds to the dining room. Why are you making it look not heavy? I promised that we were building up to something much more substantial, and here it is. Throughout the day, the goal initially was to spend over $100. I thought that's gonna be easy. Dubai, it's an expensive city. But then in our first 4 food locations, I thought food here is pretty affordable. And then this platter happened. The price for everything you see here, $400.
But here's the twist. This dish is a special gift from the owner to Kiani and me. Luckily, we have 1 location remaining. So even though I thought we surpassed that $100 goal, we in fact did not.
So where do you think we should start?
You can have shoulder. Ooh, oh, it's very hard.
Yeah, it's got a whole bone sticking out. Oh,
I'm gonna get it ready for you.
hold on. That's your leg, my man. We have a whole sheep here, and I believe the sheep was not an amputee. We have another shoulder. It is so soft and juicy. You can see all the seasonings charred to the outside, and then as you open it up, just pure fatty deliciousness. Let's go for it. That's incredible. The natural flavor really comes through because the spices are very subtle. In fact, if you're not getting that outside layer, you're not getting a ton of flavor aside from the natural flavor of the lamb. But those natural flavors are amazing.
We have here chutney, which is coriander and garlic, and we have tomato with the chili paste and with the garlic as well. So this is what we need to do. Grab your favorite piece of meat, put it on the rice.
Okay, so I got meat and rice. Now I take the sauce. I'm going with the green coriander chutney. Let's go for it. More
Spicy.
a little bit. Raw onion. I gotta say, that's incredible. The meat is like a canvas. It has some flavor. The texture is 10 out of 10 amazing. But when you add in the rice, some of these fried shallots, and then when you put on this coriander, that's garlicky, a little bit of spice, a little bit of cucumber in there too. It just adds so much flavor. This, I believe, is the head. Oh, what's in the box? There's eyeballs. There's a lot of flesh and tissue still attached to it. What part do you like the most?
Eyes.
Really? Oh man, it sucks that it only has 1 eye. This was a pirate lamb, I think. Let's take it out.
Now remove the eyes.
Oh yeah. Remove the black part here, and then squeeze the
Squeeze a
eyeball.
little bit, yeah, we don't want this.
So then we're left with this.
There's all the flavor in here.
Pretty good.
Melted.
Yeah, it's buttery, it's gooey. There's a little bit of musculature on the outside. Whatever controls your eyes to be able to do this, that's what we just ate. It was like eating a science experiment. Sadly, our lamb is now blind, but let's see if it wants to speak a final word.
That was very loud word.
This is really the most intimate part of this animal. It was in its mouth
Yeah.
for its whole life, but now it's gonna be in my mouth.
Wait. You need to skin off the tongue.
You peel the skin off.
Yeah.
You could keep the skin on a potato and still eat that.
That's true. But when I was 5 years old, that was it.
It's very nice. It's like eating a grape. This leathery exterior, but it's full of plump, juicy meat, and that meat has become like a pate on the inside. You want to try it with the tongue skin on?
Yeah, we'll go for it.
Look at that.
It just kept all the texture inside the meat.
That's
it's
right.
very good, yeah. Still, I'd rather to remove the skin.
Yeah, okay. That's what you're used to. I'm a skin on kind of guy, he's a skin off kind of guy. Moving on, we have one more location remaining, a location where we're gonna have our biggest platter yet. Let's head there now. Right now I have 20 pounds of lamb sitting inside my rental car trunk. I shouldn't be going to another location, but yet here I am. You see, Dubai is on the ocean, and that ocean is full of seafood. And that seafood makes its way here to this restaurant where they put it on gigantic platters. Platters that can feed up to 10 people. Let's go inside and see how much their biggest seafood platter costs. Let's find out. All right, folks, we have entered the kitchen, and this is gonna be the platter that we're using today for the seafood. But seafood is not quite ready. Right here, we have some giant pieces of fish roasting away in the oven. Beyond the fish, we also have big shrimpies roasting on that flat top in a little bit of a cage. We're about to release them from their prison. Right here, mussels also baking. Soon, we're gonna assemble all these separate pieces of seafood and bring them together in one refugee camp for seafood. They can all lock fins and sing Kumbaya as they head down my throat. Right here we have something very special. That is actually baby shark meat that has been minced and seasoned and mixed with a few other ingredients. So he takes a spoonful of that minced shark and he puts it into this unique shaped pan. Now he puts in some lemon juice, just a capful. Right here he has a bottle of ghee. He puts in just like measuring cough syrup. And then here we have a masala blend. Very flavorful. So he gives it a little bit of a mix. He grabs a lighter gun. Brace for impact. Okay, we're fine. We're okay. Look at the mixing. They call him Sir Mix-a-Lot. At this point, you've seen many of the separate seafood elements, but now it's time to actually build the platter, starting with the rice. Long grain basmati rice. Some masala leaf. Here we have a second type of rice known as mandi rice. Right here we have all of the seafood and the rice ready to come together in one delicious platter. It starts with the sea bass. This is called a sea bream. Here a fillet of salmon. Over there he scoops who's that guy? Then he reveals the minced baby shark. Here, mussels. Next up we've got shrimpies. Now he puts on some fried calamari. This thing is absolutely packed, loaded with seafood. I've never seen anything like it. And that, my friends, is how you make an epic Emirati seafood platter here in Dubai. We have come to our last location, and this is our last meal, coming in at $150. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna hit that $100 mark, but we'll find out at the end. Tell me about this platter. Is this a common sight in Dubai?
You have one of the biggest seafood platter in Dubai. This is, you can find all the seafood in one place.
The last location, this location, we have a giant platter. Why is that a part of the way food is eaten here in Dubai?
Emirati food is all about eating together, so that's the best part. And the second part is every part of the delicious meat on top of rice. Important is you will not hide any meat under the rice.
Please tell me what to do.
I will go with this. This is a peach sauce.
What? It smells like butterscotch. Do you think? Oh my God. That's oil too, right?
Oil too.
As if our food wasn't rich enough today. Thank you. When you look at the food here, what looks the most inviting?
One of the interesting dish for us is fish, supreme. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab baby shark, keep it here, and grab one beautiful piece of cream. You need to take it with skin because you're gonna taste the smoky.
Basically, I have a fistful of seafood. Please, let's see it, my guy.
This is what I want.
A little bit of shark, minced, hit up a little bit of the sea bream. Throw the fish on there, keep the skin, and then I'm gonna just pick up the perfect bite. Let's go for it. I gotta be careful, I think there's a bone in there. That is really nice. This is absolutely loaded with turmeric. It's salty, it's seasoned, it's masala-y. But then you mix it with the rice, you mix it with some of that fat from the skin. It's absolutely delicious. So next we have some mussels.
There is a juice inside, just make sure you don't lose that juice.
That's a nice, juicy mussel. Very good. My camera guy says he's allergic to seafood. He ate the horse. Do you remember the horse, guys? Thomas, it's not worse than the horse. That's true. The camera guy is deceased.
This is marinated shrimp. I will see if there's any juice inside. There's no main juices.
I love the honest review. This is covered in delicious masala and seasonings, except for that's a shell. And when you strip it out of the shell, it's like it got caught without its underwear. There's no spice anymore. I gotta rub one of these against one of these. There we go. smoky, bold, not juicy, but still delicious. I'm gonna go in the kitchen. He prepared the rice. He said this is mandi rice. What's mandi rice?
So mandi rice comes with a lot of spices and a lot of unique Emirati herbs as well. So it has to cook more than 3-4 hours, slow cook, to get that all spices in the rice.
We have some salmon here. That skin is actually looking pretty dang good. Blackened, seasoned salmon skin along with the salmon itself and this seasoned mandi rice. That's excellent. The rice is delicious. This, when you mix it with the salmon is a bit juicy still. And then I'm just getting tons of Middle Eastern spices and cumin from this rice.
This, whatever you ate, was your way of eating. But let me show you my way of eating or Emirati way of eating.
Sure.
So grab your rice and you're gonna go to sheet. This sauce is very important. It's chili, tomato, and coriander. And you're gonna grab this rocket leaf, must be wonderful.
I love how animated he is. Well, I can't match that. I'm gonna do that off camera. That'll be some bonus content on my OnlyFans. That's where my one fan goes to watch my private videos. So that is the seafood platter for $150. We are, of course, gonna finish eating this all by ourselves, but there is one question that remains in this video. A question that you guys were wondering from the beginning. Is it possible to spend $100 on street food here in Dubai in one day? Well, you've seen the prices throughout the video, but now I'm gonna add them all together and tell you what we spent in total. Let's go outside and find out. In this video, I set out with the goal to spend over $100 on street food here in Dubai. It turns out I spent slightly more than my budget.
Today, across 6 Emirati food locations, not counting that beautiful gifted lamb, I spent a total of $177. Though it was harder than I expected, I did finally hit my target of spending over $100 on street food here in Dubai.
That is that incredible Emirati hospitality. Otherwise, I feel like Dubai is a huge mix. You can find affordable food, but you can also find very expensive food too.
There's a lot of options that you can experience in Dubai. Every cuisine you want, every price you want, up to you.
My favorite part about today was getting to learn more about what really is Emirati cuisine and hanging out with this Emirati guy. A huge thank you to Kiani. Thank you, my guy.
Thank you so much for having me.
Kiani is a local content creator here based in Dubai. The YouTube channel is called Feed Kiani. He's especially featuring food here in Dubai that you should check out when you come to visit, but he's also featuring food from around the country, including Southeast Asia and where?
Everywhere.
Kiani has been a huge help to me and my team since we've arrived here. We're going to be shooting more videos together. Please support this man right here. Go to his channel, give him a follow, and check out some of his videos. Anyways, that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. That is it for this one. Ready? Peace. All right, let's go. You know, the next platter I want, my bed. That doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, I want to be a human on a bed-sized platter.
I will drop you exactly in the hotel in the bed. I will ask your wife, please, here in the sunny.